They call themselves benevolent. Yet they are nothing more than a bunch of arrogant, hedonistic bureaucrats! Had I been petty enough to sever their strings. I can always count on you to understand. I doth declare the lot of them to be bird-brained at best, if you'll forgive the pun. By the gods, there must be one of you that will take me seriously. And with that, I have exhausted my capacity to think on this matter. Shall you retire, Cornelius? Am I to assume by the midnight plumage, a raven sent by the King of Darkness himself? Pray tell, what he deems imperative to send you at this hour? Go on, out with it. A letter for my eyes only. This had better be worth the impending bags under my eyes. Dearest Uri Sasaki. Oh. I should hope he got the name rightest to me after all. I do my job. I make sure there's no knots in the fabric of time, and it's, I dare say, it is a rather extensive and very difficult job. Not easy. No. Just read the rest of the letter, come up with a plan like you always do, and we'll have one less wrinkle to worry about. Okay? Okay. Go me. This is only for you and your brothers to know. Yume has taken the name Philip. Who would choose to call themselves Philip? Dear God. And is currently on sabbatical alongside Yoru, having now chosen the name Drezz. Well, thank you for being the bearer of bad news. It would seem your master has work for me yet. Now off with you. Shoo! Shoo! My esteemed Cornelius, third of your name, devourer of rodents. I need to arrange a meeting with my favorable sibling. But where? But that Infinium burnt down long ago. Wait. Forgive me. I was too caught up in the present. Please send word to Philip, that I'll meet him then and there. Thank you for agreeing to meet me on such short notice, Philip? That is what you're calling yourself, isn't it?
Careful, Uri. A wise bird knows when to keep their beak shut.
Oh, you ruined me, little brother. I am here to give you a bit of counsel.
Oh, if that was all, you could have just met me at home. Instead, you have me meet you at the ancient library of Alexandria.
Perhaps I like this place, and could willingly waste my time in it. That and security is better here.
Enough small talk. Let's get down to the brass tacks. This must be important if you left your comfortable estate to come and see little old me. Was standing by watching Shiro die not enough for my family?
You know that had to happen for what is to come next, is to be. We are the keepers of the path, my brother, not the stone in it.
I know about the snag, and don't make that face. You're insufferable enough as is.
What face? I was just surprised that you knew, having taken yet another sabbatical. I figured you would have been out of a loop.
Oh, your comedic skills are non-existent. You shouldn't underestimate me, Uri. It makes you sound arrogant. Thinking like that can be bad for your health.
Oh, stop being coy with me. You do know it is our job to stand outside of time and be observers?
Yes, but to what end? Are we merely here to perform a function, or can we exist for the sake of existing?
Here, have a glass of ambrosia. It's been a while. That said, I think you've been spending a little too much time in the mortal realm. It's beginning to cloud your judgment.
Oh, I thank you. That is rich coming from you. All you do is muck about in whatever realm suits you at the moment.
Oh, you make me sound heartless. I didn't come here for an argument. No. I came to warn you that our eldest siblings are beginning to question what you and your brother are doing here.
Oh, why are they dragging him into this? He is doing what he always does.
He always has been the black sheep of the family. Oh. Excluding Moira, who... Well, we all know what happened to her.
What has my brother done that warrants such concern? He didn't interfere with Shiro's death, and he's been keeping father in the loop of things.
Yes, your father always did favor the two of you. I think that's why he gets away with so much. What I find vexing, however, is with the company he currently keeps.
No, what do you mean exactly? I don't talk to him all that much, but from what I can tell, he has settled in and is doing quite well there.
He has become a little too comfortable. Did you know he's in a preposterously pallid relationship?
How cryptic of you. 2 are better than 1, from what I'm told. What of it?
I don't think you understand the gravity of the situation. This seems to be more than a mere dalliance. Did you know they're living together?
So what if they are? What is it to me, or to you for that matter? Oh, do I detect the sweet, sticky scent of jealousy wafting about you?
Me? Jealous? Hardly. Cupid can keep his poisoned arrows all to himself for all I care. However, I cannot fathom why it should be her, out of all the creatures that exist. Her power is unpredictable, and there is no way to tame such a monster.
That is rich, coming from you. I say let them have their fun. If Father sees no problem with it, then why should we get involved with something that is not our business? It's not our burden to bear if something goes wrong.
They are planning something, and I need you to make amends with him. And Ren Black.
Now we are getting to the meat of the problem. By referencing the Kitsune, you must have him under your watchful gaze.
The stage is not your place, my brother, and I refuse to believe you're feigning ignorance. Management has their suspicions, and we need to know if they are right before it is too late.
Oh, I'm not surprised. Our family is drawn to drama like moths to a flame. Out with it. What are these suspicions you speak of?
How dare thou patronize me? Morpheus be damned! Am I not the son of Kronos? Do I not bend the very fabric of space and time to my whims? The question that has taken center stage, my dearest brother, is are they attempting to birth an alternate universe?
I would curb that coarse tongue of yours lest I remove it myself. Your unwarranted anger with my father aside, what gives you that impression? That would take a lot of power. I mean, creating worlds in various timelines happen naturally. Does this have something to do with the calamity I've heard of?
That first knot appeared thousands of years ago, but that event caused a divergence. The pattern changed in unpredictable ways. Now, 50 years ago, a new agglomeration appeared, forcing a shift in the pattern once again. Except this time, it cannot simply be unraveled.
Chaos waxes and wanes in the mortal realm. If it's got them all a tither, well, that just seems like a problem upper management can deal with.
My patience is running out faster than the sand in that hourglass. You sit there judgmental, Philip, and I can't tell if you're being willfully ignorant or just apathetic. But here you are, the patron saint of vexation. You, your brother, and even on the occasion your father, the whole lot of you leave me exasperated. Is it something I've done? Oh, gods of creation, why doth thou torment me so?
All right, I'll bite. First, what would be the point of forcing a new dimension into existence? I mean, worlds among worlds, dimensions, timelines, and the infinity of life in various forms are like grains of sand, are they not?
It is done. I'm not denying that. But not like this. Just think about it. Supernaturals are like, say, spice. You sprinkle them into each dish. You don't prepare a full-course meal out of spice alone. It doesn't exist. So you have to admit that a dimension consisting solely of these creatures sounds a little bit odd, doesn't it?
How so? I thought it was a great idea. I mean, look at the world and what the humans are doing to it. Why shouldn't they have a place all to their own?
If your father wants to create another plane of existence, then why not go and start from the darkness once again? To undertake such an experiment is dangerous.
Again, why is it any of our concern? If my father wills it, then is it our place to question it?
Don't give me that. You said it yourself. To force a dimension into existence from an already existing realm would take a great deal of power. Now, if you start collecting in all manner of supernatural beings in one location, it would be like creating a cataclysmic level bomb.
Now hold your theoretical horses, Uri. I'm getting the feel what you're laying down. Now, if you'd be so kind as to elaborate, what would the motive be for such an experiment?
How about you jumpstart that void you call a brain and think about it? What are the common catalysts for such endeavors?
All that agitation looks great on you. Are you suggesting that this is being created for a single being?
Ah, praise be! Why would that be so hard to understand? I mean, look at this place here. It is filled with such tales, and some of them are more fact than fiction.
Even if that is the case, and I'm not saying it is, you suspect that my brother's relationship might be the tempest of chaos lashing about wrecking the place.
But in my professional opinion, in the infinite sea of possibilities, their unholy union protrudes the most. For there are many dark clouds on the horizon, little brother.
And you want me to try and suss those out for you? Now, why don't you just take care of it yourself? Clearly. It seems your feathers are a bit ruffled over this.
It's not like I could just waltz in and be accepted into the fold. Have you not known me for as long as you've existed? Pray tell, when have you ever bared witness to me partaking in extended socialization?
How about you hear me out? I think you underestimate them. It might do you some good to get away from the eternal and live among the strings. You know, pull your head out of your sand. Out of the sand and all that jazz.
Perhaps your suggestions hold merit. As Shakespeare so eloquently put it, all the world's a stage, and all the men and women are merely players. Mayhaps it be my time to take to the spotlight. Have I not the charisma to pull it off?
Oh, I could never measure up to such a player. Keeping up with this new train of thought, though, I'm sure Drezz could always find you a position in the agency. It really would be the best place if you wanted to get to the bottom of it.
And dare I ask, where my skills would be of benefit?
Simple. Do what you do best. Open your eyes and look around you. This was your creation. I remember the day it was violated in the heat of battle. Was it not my brother who remained by your side as your city burned?
You had to bring that up. You delight in adding insult to injury. But I suppose opening a library did have its appeal.
Look, all I'm saying is that perhaps if you live among them, you might be able to put management's fears at ease. And if by chance there is something afoot, you will be the hero to uncover the devious disaster that looms over us.
You might actually be onto something. It would buy us some time, yes. Oh, forgive me. That was the other thing I wanted to give you. A warning. The gears are turning as they search for a resolution to the impending calamity.
Ugh, even for the son of darkness, that leaves a bad taste in my mouth. How do you know about this?
Moira.
What about her? She hasn't caused much of a problem lately.
It was her visions that gave rise to such suspicion. Apparently, when she was struck ill as a child, a rare hellflower fever caused the visions to flow out of control, like a candle burning at both ends. She almost perished. These visions formed many crystal panels, so they gathered them all and had them fashioned into a book.
Wait a minute. How exactly did you find out about all this? Did a little bird come to visit you in the night?
An apt choice of words. A raven did visit me while I slumbered. I assume this to be from your father, for is it not his favorite method of correspondence?
It is his MO, but we can't just jump to conclusions. There are a great many that can imitate such creatures.
Sadly, I hadn't considered committing it to paper at the moment. Frankly, caught off guard by all this. I'd be lying if I said it didn't shake me to the core.
I'm sure it did, but can't you just go back and do it then?
Yeah, there's going to be a problem, because I can't.
What do you mean you can't? You can't just forget what you were born to do.
I didn't forget! I mean, I can't zero in on that moment. I know it sounds crazy, but I can show you. It's like someone just went in and removed those moments from existence.
You're right, that does sound crazy. Ugh. You can't just go up and rip a moment in time out of the fabric of reality. I mean, can you hear yourself?
I know, okay? I know how it sounds. Don't let this go to your fucking head. I may require your assistance, or at the very least, a second opinion.
Humility, how novel of you. Out of all of our brethren, surely one could be your wingman. Why not go to Drezz?
I was instructed to tell you about the message before any other.
Why me? It's not like I care either way.
You know why.
Do I really have to say it?
If it helps you believe me, then say it. Breathe life into the possibility of something extraordinary.
You're probably right. If this is some scheme of my father...
As usual, my brothers have no sense of timing. State your reason for disturbing me, and if it's something good, I won't make you regret interrupting me this evening.
Your callous and crass way of speaking feels most welcoming. You know I can suspend time, right? And for what it's worth, we don't plan on remaining long.
Then suspend your existence for a bit longer. Return in the morning. You're not going to ruin my rendezvous. But seeing that tragedy has an errand to run, I shall grace you with a short audience.
I told you he wouldn't be so keen.
Why are you here, Philip? Didn't our bridge burn when Alexandria did?
You mean my face did? I still want an apology, but this is far more important than a decades-old grudge.
We think you should end your relationship with the demented vampire. Oh! Did you see that? Oh, you little
Speak for your jealous-ass self, Uri. For what it's worth, I don't care who you're shagging, Drezz.
You want me to break up with my wife? You barging there to tell me to suspend my marriage? See, it was nice when I told you to suspend your resistance. What I meant was piss off!
For the last time, I am not. Whatever. Just let it go, Yuri. Just let it go. We have a problem, and I need to know how deeply you are involved in the impending calamity.
Oh, so it's not about my wife now. See, I should nail you both to a cross for barging in here for something so far-fetched. Some wild speculations on a topic none of you have fully understood yourselves.
Oh, no. Don't get your panties in a bunch. Perhaps I came on a bit too strong. Look, Drezz, for what it's worth, it has to be now. You need to give Black a heads up that Philip will be there to instruct him on how to proceed. Any deviation will lead to more knots, both literally and metaphorically. It's imperative.
I will do my part, Yuri, but out of pity. For it is a shame you will never experience the pleasures of the flesh as man does, let alone being blissfully content with another. Ironic for one so dedicated to proving their worth to Daddy.
You really have poor taste in who shares your bed. You could tangle with anyone in the sheets. Why that little monstrosity? She was lucky to leave the heavens intact.
Oh, Yuri, you should shut it or else you'll get more than that scratch.
Oh, look at you. Little Drezzykins, so big boy now. When we were younger, I used to beat you all the time. That's your best. That was a cheap shot, and you knew it. Come on, Queensbury rules. Keep it above the belt, yeah? I think you're quite... Wow, I don't care now.
Schmerz und Tod, mein Bruder. Schmerz und Tod.
Well, you know what, little brother? At least I'm not with some deranged has-been wannabe that's not even heaven wanted.
I'm just going to step back and relish this inconvenience. Well, Yuri, you did say to breathe life into the possibility of something extraordinary. Don't mind if I relish in this divine dressing down.
I have provided ample warning, my brother Yuri. If you even utter one more word about my belladonna, I will show you suffering the likes not even the scribes of ancient myth could convey.
Okay, he's a few quarters short of $1, but definitely not worth your effort. Don't let this meathead ruin your night.
I will make an exception. I will call and warn Black that you'll be poking around, and that you, Philip, have been in confidence with my brothers.
Well, seeing that Yuri has gotten what he deserves, you can leave him all wrapped up and I'll take him to go. I'll talk to him and get him in check, and then we can revisit this at a later time.
I will allow you to remove him from my presence. Make sure you teach him some manners before I see him next.
As entertaining as that was, and I would love to see so much more, we'll be out of your hair now. Have fun. We'll catch up later.
Mein Gott, what a train wreck of a meeting. I don't trust them. Perhaps I should add a little something to my gift, just to make sure they don't try anything funny. But first I shall call Black, and perhaps lighten my mood by teasing him a bit. I think I shall.